Howdy folks, welcome to episode 16. Today we're going to get some more cars. We're back at the beginning here. And yeah, we're going to get some more cars because we need to supply our new smelter run. So we need to basically get stuff from the logging camp and we need to get stuff from the smelter. And so while we're doing that, I'll show you the new stuff that we built too. But we need to buy a couple of these. We're going to order 2 of these so that we can make 2 runs up to the iron ore at a time. And we're going to get those 2. Whoops, hopper. And there we go. And how much money do we have left? We have 1520 left. There we go. 1670. It's 670. We have 670 left. Okay, so we need to get 2 more cars, and I'm thinking that we will need to drop them off. I'm not sure. We need to get these for the cordwood because the thing needs cordwood too. So we're gonna order 2 of these. Yeah, see, it's gonna put them on the separate track. That's perfect. Okay, and then 2 of those for cordwood. And how much money do we have left? We have 395 left. We have 120 left. Okay, it's funny that it does that. Okay, so our switch is set. We're gonna put a pin in this. Put in a finger remover. I guess those were finger removers. It kind of makes sense. You got this huge multi-ton object that moves around and stuff, and you're like trying to like stick this metal thing that latches, you know, into it. Yeah, that's kind of scary, really. Alright. We're going to leave the regulator. We're just going to come back here. And we're going to put in the pin on this car here. Like this. See, if you're doing that while it's bumping or whatever, because you have to hold that pin in place, right? You would think you have to hold that pin in place while you're shoving that thing in there. Or, I mean, you have to hold that in place while you're shoving the pin in there with your hand. Whoops, I slipped. So much for that finger, you know? That would suck. Alright, obviously. Okay, so let's back up to the other one. Get up to the other one. There we go. Alright, cool, perfect. Now we can tie these together. We did get that one and that one. There we go. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put a pin in that one. So that's going to be in front of that. And then that. So we're going to do that. And then the brake, we're going to turn the brake off for this one. And then we're going to leave the brake on for this one. We're going to make sure it's on. Right? Yep, okay. And we're going to turn the brakes off for these. Because we don't want to be dragging them across the switches and turns with the brakes on. We need to save up and get a... Whoops. We need to save up and get a new engine too. Because this thing is not going to be... yeah, this thing is not going to be able to do the stuff we need to do, especially on the big hills. So we're going to have to get a bigger train, a bigger engine, that is, for our train. And the other thing we should probably do is get water while we're over here. So we're going to try that again, because the water in this number right here is the water that's in the boiler, not the water that's in our reserve tank. So we can set that up. We'll try it again here. Alright, and that one is set correctly. Okay. We just need to set this one. Set this switch. Oh, we need to wait until the train gets past, don't we? Alright. Right there. There we go. And it should stop, because I put the brakes on a little bit. How genius is that, huh? See? Alright. And reverser. There we go. Let's give it some chug. Oh, you know what we need to do too while this is going on? Let's put some fuel back in here. So the other thing we need to do is we need to stop for some fuel. Is it open? That was weird. Alright. Is it only 4? 5. There we go. Are we going back? We are going back slowly. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Oops, we're heading this way. Alright. Let's give it a little bit more. Let's see what we can do here. We need to clear out a bunch of these trees too. Someday. So there's supposed to be a spline update coming eventually, probably within a couple weeks from what I can gather. And so it might even be out by the time you get to this episode. I've been having so much fun with this that I have just kept recording episodes, like more than one episode a day even. Alright, we're going to hit the brakes just a little bit. We don't want to go too much on this, so let's go. There we go. We just barely want to, yeah, that's, looks like it'll be about right. It should just touch. There we go. And, alright, and that, see, and these had enough brakes on them to stop us. That was perfect. Okay, so those brakes are all off. Double check every brake. 0, 0, 0, and 0. Okay, so you know what? Actually, we're going to put this brake on because we're going to take Betsy off of here and we're going to go put water on her. So let's go forward. Yep, we're going to put some water in her. Go a little bit faster than that. And I put a water tower over by the, basically where you start to go up the hill. And I think I might just keep it there because it's just kind of a, there we go. Because it's a nice handy spot to put that. It's nice. It's instead of having to come all the way back here, it's like right in the middle of all of our runs, you know, and at the bottom of the hill. So basically, you know, you'd want to fill up with water before you go up the hill, kind of thing. All right, let's. Whoops. Go like this. Let's come in a little bit closer so we can see. Maybe one out. There we go. A little bit. And that needs to be the water cap. So it doesn't need to be exact. Okay, so if we get out here, if we walk into here, see, you can see how much water's in here. This is an 800-gallon tank. And it looks like it's less than half full. So we'll see if we can, and if you want to know which one is the water tank, there you go. Right. Plus you can see the sand tube, but that's where the sand comes out in front of the wheel, so you can totally see where that is. Alright, let's go like this. Down. And then down. Why is it? I don't understand what it's doing. Let's try it from here. Can we reach it from here? Can we reach it from here? There we go. We want to go down, which is backwards. Okay. And we want to go like that. Is it doing it? It can't reach from there. Really? Is it me? Right? Let's see if we can... Whoops. It's backwards. Everything, it's all backwards. Let's see. Is any of it going in there now? Yeah, it looks like it. Is it filling up? I saw a drop of water in there. I can't tell if it's... Yeah, there it goes. Okay, yeah, it is filling up. We're standing inside the water tank. That's awesome. Well, we'll know when it's full, right? There it goes. Oh, almost. Let's see. Is there going to be another water drop coming in? I'm kind of surprised they don't have an indicator for that. You know, you'd think there would be an indicator for that. Alright, it looks like it's not going to do anymore. Okay, so let's put this up. And we'll close the lid. I wonder if that affects the mass of the engine yet. If that's built into the physics yet. Alright, so it looks like we're good. We can go forward. We can go get our trains. Our cars, I mean. Wagons, trolleys. Okay. There. Alright. Yep, you just have to be past the thing. Okay. Alright, reverse. Let's do it. And we're going to start braking here. There we go. Alright. We have a pin in here? Yep. There. Alright, looks like we got it. Take that brake off, and we should be good to go. Take our brake off, forward. There we go. We'll give it some juice. Get this thing moving. This is the heaviest train we've pulled so far. It's tied for the longest. We've pulled 6 cars is the most we've pulled so far. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up the hill and make an iron run and then bring an iron down to the thing. We're going to drop these cordwood. We're going to drop off the cordwood things. Make sure we don't get a derail here. If we have any brakes on that, that would be where it would derail, right? Alright. Oh, looks like we're good. So yeah, we're gonna take the iron up these cars up the hill. I think we need logs. Is it logs? I don't remember what it was we need in order to make all the iron, because I don't think we have enough iron. I think we only have 19 iron up there. I don't remember for sure now. I'm gonna have to look. Because I don't want to go all the way up there with 4 iron cars and then find out we only have like enough to fill 2 of them, even though I dragged them all the way up the hill, right? Because then we'd have to come all the way back with the other stuff too. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But we should be able to full speed through this whole thing. There's no horrible, like, there's some ugly things like this right here, but there's no horrible derailing things, so we should be okay as far as that goes. There's no track that, like, just, you know, it almost looked like a tree fell over because of the way it went past when I was swinging around. So that's the plan, and then what we need to do after that is we need to build the another line to the logging camp, or not another whole line all the way there, but we need to adjust and add on a split off from the line to the logging camp so that we can go and get the cordwood. Because the way it is right now, we can't reach the cordwood with our cars to load it up. So that's kind of important. Alright, this is our switch here. We're coming uphill. Can you feel it? There we go. Yeah, it'd be great to come along here and put signs up for all of our, whenever the grade changes. That would be amazing. Because you can't feel it, you can't see it here. It's not visible. Alright, we're still good on all the cars. And this one is... yeah, that one is to the left. Okay. Alright, and we want to hit our brakes here. Because we're going to want to... we're going to want to put these... actually... why don't we do that? Are we far enough in? Almost. Go like this. We're going to leave our cordwood things here. Alright. We're going to leave the cordwood cars here. There's no reason to take them with us. So we're going to go like this. We're going to disconnect these, and we need to put the brakes on and disconnect them. There we go. Whoa! Was that me moving? Okay. Alright, I think there was just some slack. That's all it was. It was just the slack coming out. Okay. Alright. We're good here. We can proceed. And then our thing is over there. So what I'm going to do before we take off, I need to go check and see if we actually have the stuff that we need up there, or if I need to make a run with the other train. Oh, and you know what? We'll go... whoops. We'll go look. I want to show you this before we go, actually. I want to show you the new thing we made. So we'll bring these onto this little Y here, because we're going to need them to sit there anyway, either way. So yeah, we made this, we changed this intersection. As you see here, you can now either go from the freight depot to the sawmill and back, or you can go from the sawmill over to the iron ore mine and the other. So yeah, you can go either way, which is really nice. And we can also use this like this as a siding, because we're gonna stop the train here. If it'll stop. Wow, the brakes are really not very adequate for this, are they? Not very adequate at all. Alright, so yeah, that's the idea. Now you can come down there and you can go this way, and you can also go to from the iron ore down to here. And you don't have to do the whole backing up every time. So that's cool. But anyway, I'm going to check real quick what the level is up at the iron ore mine, and I will be back in just a minute. Okay, we are back, and yeah, we have what we need. So let's see. We've got 60 here. Let's do 2 more pieces in here. There we go. We've got 64 iron up there. So what we can do is we can head up the hill. Whoops. We can head up the hill, and yeah, you know what? I need to make sure that that switch is the right way. Okay, cool. I think our switches should all be set. The other thing we did, here's the water tower I was talking about too. The other thing we did was we put the here, let me go like this, and we can look out the side. There we go. All right. So I put the line down to the smelter, and so I'll show the map here so you can see. And yeah, so that's what we've got now for all of our lines. As you can see, it's kind of a winding one. It's pretty cool. It goes across the river twice. It has a couple bridges. It goes through a beautiful valley and stuff. And it worked out really nice. I like the way it worked out. We make sure that we've got our switch set correctly here too. Pretty sure I set it up so that when we came through here, we didn't have to do anything here. So, but I'm going to double check in case, you know, some hoodlums came by and moved the switch, right? But yeah, it's right at the end of this bridge. As you can see, I also figured out why I was unable to lay that track, and it's because I had the it starts out with the Alt key on, the fixed thing. Ah, that is going the wrong way. Okay. That switch is going the wrong way. Alright, so we need to go like this. So that's our switch that's going down to the whatchamacallit, the smelter. So we're going to go up to the iron ore mine first, and then we'll go down to the smelter. So forward. There we go. Now there's one thing, is there's a little bump right there, which, I mean, is obviously not going to be an issue at all at low speed. But I don't know at high speed if that's going to be a problem when we come down that hill. And if it is, I'm going to have to fix it. And it's going to require a considerable amount of fix. So there's our track that goes down that way, as you can see. And there's the smelter right there. You can even see it through the trees. But yeah, our bridge goes across the valley and then along the side wall of that valley and then down to the smelter. So it's a pretty nice looking track. And then I also had to reduce that track back there, so I also did the bridge. We're going to do these other ones eventually, maybe, if we get to that point before the if we actually get to that point before the update comes out. Alright, we need to be at full speed so that we can get up to this thing and drop our extra cars. We're going to be on the inside track. Okay. That would be funny if we couldn't make it up to that far enough, right? Alright, we're going to go like... And we should be able to... There we go. We should be able to stop here. Alright, and then we need to put on the brakes. There we go. And we need to put on 50%. At least 40, right? So out of 4... Oh, you know what? We're going to drop these two. So that's actually the brake we want to put on. We want to take this one back off before I forget. Right? And we're going to disconnect this one here. So that brake is on. Disconnect. Alright. And then we're going to go like this. And we're in forward. Okay. And our path is on the right one. Alright, cool. And that's one we're going to have to change, right? That's one we're going to have to change. Oh, we have to get past it first before we change it, don't we? That kind of helps, doesn't it? But yeah, we're going to have to stop and change that one before we go all the way up the hill. Keep going. Keep going. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Alright. Can Betsy hold this? Yeah, okay. Alright, so yeah, so when we come back down with our fully loaded cars, we're going to put them on this side. And then we're going to take the other two back up. So we'll go do that. And we are in forward. Okay. There we go. We just have to make sure that we don't go flying past that, because the switch at the bottom of that segment is going to throw us off the track if we go through it without changing it, kind of thing. So yeah. Alright, and we should be good at even 60, 50%. Yeah. See, we're only... I think we've got 2 cars at 4%. We need 65. So, yeah, somewhere around 40, 50, right? There we go. There's a little steep section right there. This is so... Yeah, we're going to redo all this track with the other kind. Which also means I have to retest it and, you know, run down... That's interesting shadows there. You see those? But yeah, we're going to have to retest them. All the track once we relay it too. Basically letting the cars coast down at full speed. That's pretty much how we've been doing it. So that'll be fun too, laying all that. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do all of this. That's a lot of track. And it's not like it just, you know, it's not like it looks hideous or anything. Yeah, because that's the biggest part is trying to connect it back up to the curves. You remember that whole ordeal, right? That's most of what 15.5 was, right? Not really, but okay. There we go. We're going up the roller coaster. Wow, that is bumpy. It's pretty cool. There. Alright, and then we need to... There we go. Alright. And then we're going to pick up our iron. I keep wanting to say coal, but it is iron. And our switches are wrong. That switch... No, that's right. That is right. Okay. The first one is the only one that matters. So let's get some speed. There we go. Yeah, we've got 3 beams. We should have 64. According to the map, we had 64. Yeah, so we need to bring up a load of beams and lumber. I'm kind of hoping to do that with a new engine once we get one, if we can do that. That's kind of the plan. Because I'm hoping this will be Betsy's last run up here with these cars. Alright. Almost there. Getting close. There we go. Alright. So, should be able to... We have 64. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go down to 54. Ah, it wasted one. It wasted one. That kind of sucked. Alright, and then we're going to go backwards, or forward a little bit more. We're going to leave the brakes on. Alright. That should be sufficient. Although, who knows, maybe it's going to load the car behind it, right? And... it's... There we go. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the pin in the back of that one, which actually isn't going to be needed because this is going to become the back car. Alright. Yep, we're good. We can get out of here, take the break. we go. It always helps if you have it in the right direction, right? If you're going the right direction. I still need to make like a turnaround loop on this too, but like I said, that's going to be, those are bonus things. Those are extras that if we have time, those are kind of the if we have time stuff. I just want to get all the industries opened up first. The other thing, I don't know if when they do the new splines, they might do a new map too. Who knows? Because I think they're talking about letting the trains go faster. Right now they're speed limited to 16 miles an hour or whatever, so the locomotives can't go super fast. The exception to that is if you're going downhill, you can whatever speed you can gain assistance from the gravity assist can actually increase the speed beyond that limit, but it doesn't seem like it's too much past that, honestly. We might be going maybe 25 compared to the 16 that we were going before, but it's not that much more. It's not like runaway, you know, because we have nothing. There's nothing. This is just gravity. I don't think we're still accelerating, really. Let's see. Let's go like this. Nice. And lean out the side. The river down there. There's the river. There's the trees. That tree looks awful close to the edge, doesn't it? Alright, let's jump back in here so we can see. Alright, we need to start hitting the brakes. Is this our switch here? No. Yeah, it is. Alright. Yeah, the brakes are not the biggest thing. The reverser is a much bigger deal. I wonder if we could even pull those two loaded. I don't think we could pull those two loaded up the thing. Up the steep grade at the end. I don't think that's possible with this. Alright, we can let the brakes off a little bit. There we go. I think the roller coaster feel is helped not just by the wood trestles, but by also the sounds. The sounds totally remind me of the roller coasters. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're going to put the brake on this one. And we're going to put the brake on both of these. Just to make sure, because they're loaded. There we go. I don't know if each one's brake is rated to, you know, to be able to do whatever. Whoops, I didn't want to get in, I just wanted to do that. Alright. So let's go forward. We're going to go forward. Come on, you can do it. The thing, it's like the mouse sticks. There we go. Alright. We're going to switch this to that direction. Need like a stairway or ladder or something that you can put on the side in case you fall off. Alright. Let's go like this. Let's see what kind of... There we go. Alright, so we have... Yeah, we have a pin in here already. I don't know if that one has it or not. We'll see. How's our firebox doing? 31%. Okay. We'll need to add a couple more of that. There we go. Did we stop? I think we stopped. Alright. Let off the brakes. Alright, and then we have just that. There we go, and that brake. Alright, forward. There we go. Can we go? Alright, our brake is on. Alright, we should be good to go. This is on the right side. Was that... Hold on a second. Was that one on the inside or the outside? That one's on that side. Okay. Alright. I was just looking if we can... If we're going to need to stop... Yeah, we're going to need to stop. When we come back down, we're going to need to stop and hit the switch. Because this is the one that we came up from the bottom. Alright. We're going to hit the switch before we go all the way up. Come on, you can do it. Come on. There we go. We're going to hit the switch. There we go. Alright. Now we're good. Let's do it. And we can do this. There we go. I don't know if that's too jittery. I hope I'm not giving anybody motion sickness from that. Right. Alright. See our cars out the back. There we go. We're not at the big hill yet. We're getting there. Go like this. We don't need 100%. There we go. There we go. Let's go to 65. This should make us 800. That's cool. It's a really good payday for one haul. So these 4 cars will make us 800 bucks to buy more cars with and stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some runs back and forth on this, probably in bonus episodes, in order to do the in order to get money for the engine. We might run cordwood, we'll see. Maybe we're gonna see which path or whatever, which route is more interesting to do. But it'd be nice if we can basically get the smelter stocked up so that I think it makes iron, it makes rails and iron something. But yeah. Raw iron and rails, I think, are the 2 things that it makes. And then the only other thing that's really tough to get to is the coal mine, I think. The other stuff is down by the refinery, and I think it's easier to get to. I shouldn't say that. I know what's going to happen if I say that. Alright. We are at 43. Okay. So yeah, we'll definitely need to make another run of the other things before we come up here with the for more iron. There we go. Yeah, we'll have to make another run at the logs and stuff before we come up here to get more iron. All right, so we want to do to 33. There we go. All right. The other loading were that fast. Reverser. Back here. There we go. All right. This is probably how they loaded it too. They just had somebody come up on the car and tilt a thing. We want to come down to 23. There we go. Let's make sure that we have 10 in there. Yep, we have 10. All right, cool. And there we go. We're good. There we go. We're just going to coast our way down to the top of the hill. We're still good on fuel. We're still good on fire. We got tons of water. Alright. Wonder how long the bell takes to turn off once it's done that. Alright, let's do this, and let's watch out this side, I guess. There we go. Oh, that's fun. Let's go over to this side. One of these days I'm going to fall out of this thing, I know it. Smack the tree with your face, right? I just know I'm going to fall out of this thing one of these days doing this. And then the train's going to be running down the hill by itself with no brakes, full speed, and I'm going to be running after it like an idiot. Alright. Let's go like this. And this is our 3%. And once we get to this corner, we're going to start hitting the brakes. There we go. Let's see how it does. I was curious to see how much that affects our trip. The brake barely seems to be doing anything, doesn't it? What I could do is turn around and hit that brake on that car. That would probably be far more effective, right? Alright, we want our reverser to be like that. Alright, we want to start slowing down. See what that one does. Alright. Turn our brake off and see what happens. Nothing. Alright. See if we can burn the brakes off this car, right? You know, the other thing we need to do is we need to make sure we have a pin on the back of this, right? There we go. I don't know what happens if you have two pins, two of the connectors. I forget what they're called. I don't know what happens if you have two of those connectors, like if there's one on this car and that car, if it cares, or if it just needs either or. I mean, it looks like you could fit two of those connectors in there, right? Get out here. That's about right. Beautiful. You bump it and then the brakes come off and... right? Alright, cool. We bumped it. Let's see if we can do that. Let's stand on this one. Did we do both of them? I think we put both of them on. Yep. So we're going to do that. It's going to let the slack out. We're going to stand on this one so that if it starts running away... Okay, it's connected. Alright. Uh-oh. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to get back to the other switch. We're going to have to get back to the other switch and switch it before the train gets there, which isn't a problem. We're way faster than it's going to be going. That's kind of scary. Alright. I'm pretty sure we went over at full speed and it didn't do anything though, so. Let's go. Alright, does this brake off? 0%. Alright. Our brake is at 0, that brake is at 0. Although this is the end of the hill anyway, so it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty perfect for that. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get a better result than that, right? Let's give it some juice. And we know the switches are away. We're lined to go back toward town. So once we get past the switch, we're going to change direction so that we can go down that bridge. And then the next thing that we need to do is we need to make a curved path going off to the right. We're going to put a switch here, probably on the trestle, because we need a lot of room to get that curve anyway. So, and we can get it on that straightaway. All right. Yep. No hooligans came by and flipped the switch on us. All right. Feels like we're going downhill. I don't know why, but it does. And I think there's a little bump over this, so a little uphill right before that? No, not really. All right. All right. Let's switch this. We have a bunch of switches down at the bottom. We are all set. Those switches are all set. So we're going to save the game too before we continue, because I do not want to clean up the mess. If we do have derailing issues, I don't want to clean up the mess. Or I at least want to have the option to not be forced to clean up the mess, is what I should say. Alright, we're going to do this. I'm standing halfway out the thing. Oh, this is so cool. Leaning out the window. There's the smelter over there. So yeah, we're going to come all the way across this bridge. I want to see how it's going to ride. So let's go like this. We're going to probably not have the regulator on full speed. It's probably not a good idea, right? We don't need it. We should be able to just coast all the way down. It's all nice, easy, should be. Let's watch from this way. Yep. There shouldn't be any big bumps or anything. Oh man, that is sharp, isn't it? Wow, that is sharp. Are our cars... Oh man, yeah. That was kind of scary. That was a little scary. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Whoops. All right. All right. Yeah, we've got a slight issue here. Let's. We're gonna try and see if we can re-rail them and stuff. I want to have the option for that. Oh man, can I not? I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. Maybe. Yep, we can go back. I think the thing is that that track is so wavy that there's no way we're going to be able to yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to put the cars back on that track, I think. Let's see. They're probably going to be too far from it anyway. Did they both come down here? Yeah, they did. All right. G. Re-rail. Rail our hopper. Can I get up here? There we go. Okay. Which side is the brake on? Here we go. Go like this. Don't do that. No! I'm trying to hit the brakes, but it won't let me. There. No, 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 no! It's really going to bump my train a lot. Yeah, it is. Alright, reverse. There we go. I'm going to come back up a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the brakes on all of these cars, just so it doesn't go anywhere. And then we're going to put that, because I'm sure the pins broke when it derailed. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to gently let this thing go back down the hill. Let's see what... 25%? There we go. That looks like it'll work. Okay. I know you can bonk them a lot harder than that, but I kind of like it to be easy. Alright, we're going to leave those all at 100% just so that we don't have issues here. And we're going to see if we can re-rail this other car. Where'd it go? There it is. It's just... Alright. It's cool that it's not emptied. That you don't lose all your freight, huh? Where is our... Here's our spot. There we go. Which end? Yeah, we want it like that. Right mouse button. And then we want to put the brake down to maybe 20%. No, not like that. 100%. Stop doing that. There we go. Alright, so we want to go like this. Then we can do the brakes. 20, like 20%. There we go. There we go. All right. So this should all be good to go. Let's do all the brakes. Brakes off. And brakes off. The last one is going to be the concerning one, right? We hit the brakes on the last one. I wonder if there's some kind of like protocol that you always keep the brakes on the front end of the car or something like that. Okay, so when we turn that brake off, we're probably going to start rolling. Yep. All right. Because yeah, Betsy does not have enough brakes to keep this thing from flying, from running away. All right, yeah, that was a little scary. So we are going to need to come through and straighten out some of that stuff, which is fine. We can do that in a bonus episode. We can do a rebuild of some of that stuff. See, we're going across the river. That's a beautiful view. I chose the iron bridges for this run. Maybe it's because we had the iron industry open. Keep some brakes going here. See what happens if we leave the brakes at 100%. Oh yeah. Because this is kind of scary too, isn't it? Although this is the end of the path. We come across that bridge and then we come down around this corner and we're good. So I don't think we really have that much more in the way of back and forth, like non-smooth curves. This curve is pretty sharp, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's see what it looks like. It's not too bad. No, it's not too horrible. I'm not sure if that's going to be a full speed curve though. But yeah, those back and forth ones were really bad. Alright, so then we come in and here's our industry. And basically we've got a couple of loops and stuff that we built. Here, we're at the very end of this, so should be good. So the grade changes. This is where the grade ends. So from here on it's 0%. That was like 2% or 1%. Coming down that hill. I think it was 2%. And this is a 0 grade. We are going to brake because this is pretty scary here. Yeah, these corners, this valley is kind of constricted, so we did have to make some kind of sharp corner. I suppose that one could have come around a lot wider, couldn't it? Yeah, that one could have come around a lot wider. Alright, and where do we drop the iron off? It must be on the other side. Okay. So what we have here is I put in these switches. There's a siding back here where we can stick some cars or do whatever we want. And then this is just a reverse loop. So you go out and when you come back, you're going the opposite direction. So it's for doing a 180. So we can come out here and then if we want to come back head first, we can do that. And it's, yes, it's not very pretty. And then this, our loop has two, an inner and an outer track, just so that we can use that as a siding. And notice that we're still just rolling along. We've been coasting since we hit the bottom of the hill. I don't think we used any regulator coming down here, did we? You could come down here with a train with the fire out. And no boiler pressure, although we did use some reverse. But yeah, so we can come up here and where do we unload the iron? Is it at either or both? Oh, it's going to be at one or the other. Let's see which one it's at. So I guess we're going to want to come through the middle, the inner loop when we do this. Is that the iron ore? That's the iron ore. Okay. So that's where we'll drop that off. We'll come past this. We'll come past this thing first. I don't know. It looks like we could do that. Let's go like this. And then this is the cordwood. So we'll empty these off first. Alright. So if we jump out here. Right? I'm not sure if this will empty onto the thing. That won't. This one I can't tell. It looks like it's over the thing. Okay. And then this one, yeah. We're going to save the game first. Again, we're going to go over that one. Continue. Alright, so we're going to check our XP and stuff, and there we go. Alright, so that one's working. That's it. That's it. Okay, there we go. And then this one, let's make sure it's going to work. Yep, that's going to work. Cool. I think these two we are going to need to adjust. So, come back here. I also need to make sure that this track is far enough from the thing that we can actually use it. Alright, so let's go forward, I guess. And then we can come back to do the other one. One car length, right? Alright. Let's see what this one shows. Yeah, it shows on the thing. Let's see. 520. Yep. Cool. Yeah, we're getting XP for that too. Cool. Alright, and then we're going to go back. Turn the brakes off. Is it really... Oh, cool. Is that the iron pile there? I think that was the iron pile there. We're gonna go forward past this other thing too, just to make sure that that track works. All right. And then we're going to empty our car here. Cool. All right. So we should have 920. Is this pile? I think that's the pile that's growing, right? Nice. We have 40 iron. Alright, so let's go like this. Let's go forward. Yeah, that's weird. Did it kind of goes, yeah. It kind of moves. Alright, let's see what we get when we come over this way. This is where we're going to have to unload the cordwood. So I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably buy like 6 of those cars. There's 100 max. Yeah, we'll probably buy 6 of the cordwood capable cars. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Alright, these don't come out past the side of the ties. Alright. And then we need to reverse. Alright. So that track is just there so that, you know, we can, whoops. Let's see. Yeah, that track is just there so that we can do the thing. So that we come with a really long cordwood train, we can bring each car past that without having to break it up and go past the siding. Alright, and then let's hit the other switch before we come back and drive. Right? And then we'll try, I think we're going to try our reverser switch so that we can come back up the hill forward for the fun of it, right? So that, we need to leave those as they are and come past it, and then we can do that. Alright. Let's go do it, and then we can head out. I don't know if we'll be able to pull those 4 iron cars up, will we? I don't know if we'll be able to pull those 4 iron cars up the... It's only a 2% grade, though. I think the entire thing is 2% for the most part. Alright. Let's go like this. We'll see. If we can't, then we'll leave them down here, right? Let's see what we've got here. We get more... Yeah, we get more distance. Oh, we're running out of fuel here too. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Give it the full gas. Let's check our inner loop. Make sure our inner loop is nice. You know, you never know, you might get those little extra segments that blow everything up or whatever. I should probably save it before we do go through our little backwards loop too, but it shouldn't be too much trouble to... we seem to be losing a lot of speed on this corner. Oh, that's because my brake is on. Duh. Maybe that's why. Okay, you can stop yelling at the screen now. There we go. I'm like, why are we slowing down so much? Alright. We need to get past both of these? Yeah. And then we need to switch both of them out. Which was one reason I wanted to put them right next to each other like that, so that we could do that. We could put both of them out that way. Alright, we're almost there. Alright. Okay, so we switch this one out this way and this one. There we go. So we should be good to make our little loop here. Alright, let's do it. Turn the brake off. Get a little momentum going here. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. We got a little... this is not the smoothest track in the world. And these turns are pretty tight, so we're going to see what happens. It looks like it's... yeah, looks like it's going to be okay on that corner. I'm kind of worried about that ground right there, but I think we'll be okay. I'm not positive about that, but we'll see. It was just... this area was just barely big enough to make this kind of loop. So... this one's pretty tight right here. Let's see if we can look at it from this direction. There we go. Yeah, the cars aren't... I don't think these cars are in danger of hitting each other. Oh, that's a little scary. What the... what's it doing? What was that? What's going on here? I think something derailed here. Yeah, something derailed. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to adjust this track. Because that one derailed. And I think they're probably all going to have a problem going around that corner, aren't they? Alright, so if I go around that one, can I pull these back out? Right? Is this one going to be able to come back out? I think so. I think if I pull on this one, it'll get that one to go back out. So, let's see if we can make this go backwards. And then... see if we can get it to go back on the track. And then what we'll do is we'll go back and pull it back. Because the front, you know what? The front wheels got around that, didn't they? Let's see if we can... see if we can get it to come around. No, it's not going to do it. Alright. So, we're going to break this pin. There we go. See what that one does. Alright. And then if I go around and then pull this from the back. So I guess our loop is not going to work. That's too bad. Take the brake off. Let's get some speed going here. Yeah, it's really tight. It is really tight. So we're going to have to figure that out. Or just not use this. I mean, that's, you know, always a viable option, right? The other thing we could do is we could pull the engine in. Actually, we could pull the cars part way in, pull the engine all the way around. Although, I mean, that's what that siding does too. No, it doesn't, because that doesn't turn the engine around. This one turns the engine around. So yeah, we can still use it. We just can't go all the way through in one thing. We have to do this whole deal. Whoa! What happened? Oh, I know what happened. Duh. Alright. It's this one here. Although, what did it hit? Why would it hit something here? I don't understand why it would stop right there, right? Let's see. Let's come back. And let's go forward. We came over that track going the other way and it didn't do anything, so... Because, yeah, if we bump into something, it should be way back here. Not way up there, right? Alright. Switch the reverser so that when we do that... Okay, so now we're going to go out that way and grab our train. I just want to make sure this is going to work. And obviously it's going to work. I might have to re-rail the last car. But other than that, it should be okay. We should be good to just pull this. And so I think that's going to be it for episode 16. I know we're running pretty long today. So that's going to be it for episode 16. Join me in episode 17. What we're going to do is we're going to build the track out to the... We're going to fix that cordwood thing. And... let's see. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. But yeah, we're going to fix the track out to the cordwood thing. And we'll get stuff from there. It's not going to go? There. Let's try it now. And there. Nope. Oh, this pin isn't in. There we go. Alright. But yeah, we're going to fix the thing out to the cordwood thing. Let's see if this will pull it back onto the track before you go. Right? Forward. No brakes. Let's give it some gas. See what it does. Is it going to re-rail it? Nope. It's stuck. Alright, anyway, yeah. We'll see you in episode 17. Later.